And there was me working on the new car, and then suddenly someone turns up out of the blue and peeks his head under the bonnet of my car. Yeah, I think we can guess who that is. Lovely Beatrix. What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Collection.
You've got and bought another car, haven't you? What the hell is this?
It's a Mark 1 Ford.
I thought you had enough problems with the other one, or are you so bored of it you've given up on it?
No, it's a collection.
It's a collection.
Yeah.
How much did you pay for this?
I paid and bidded £400 on eBay.
£400 on eBay, highest bidder.
Yes.
I presume quite local, Tamworth, did you say?
Yeah, I travelled from Tamworth this morning.
Ish. So we've got, it's a diesel, 1.8 TDCi. Oh, we might as well have a look while we're here then. LX, yeah, usual. I think it's had a crash by the look of it straight away because aftermarket door mirrors. Oh, lovely. Everything that is predictable. You're so predictable. So predictable. And your glove box is a bit broken.
Yeah, some monkeys have had that, looks of it.
The monkeys have been chewing at the hinges. Yeah, usual. We've got, a lovely 5000 poverty spec cassette player. I actually quite like these now. And the steering wheel looks as rough as my backside. My God, the sun's got to that one. Definitely. Lovely cloth seats that you get in these. Lovely.
At least the airbag's down.
Yeah, the airbag's not like wavy or stuck up. That's unusual for your other car, actually. You're missing a couple of knobs, but that's okay. We'll find them. So my real question is, like, for £400, and you guys watching this will probably think the same, what does it get you? Well, £400 is scrap value, and we've got a lot of paint defects. We've got more paint defects down there. So typically on Nick's record, this is usual. We've got missing lacquer. Yeah, this has been under a tree, I reckon. I mean, the bonnet's gone the same-ish. I am concerned when I see rusty wiper blades, because if they've skimped on wiper blades to that point, what is wrong underneath? I'll tell you something now. I'm looking at this. That's not bad either. That's not bad. Oh my God! You've got a complete sill here. This is hold on. What year is this? It's a 54 plate, and that's really good. That's really good. So we've got a good sill here. Keep going down. We've got no rust down here. Yeah, that's fine. You know, a little bit at the bottom of the wing. The wheels are in good condition, actually, strangely enough.
Well, that's it. Edge on that is bold.
Well, the tyres are completely... Well, the wheels are good. That's the discs are a bit scored. That's all right. These tyres are a little bit bald. I think the tracking is completely gone on this, I think. But it looks okay at the front. There's no cracks or anything, and it's registered at Alan Ford.
Oh.
Got some scratches around here. Why? What have you discovered now? Oh, I spoke too soon about that. Oh, God's sake. Now, the question is really, what's the back end of the car like? I mean, I'm going to look in the usual areas. So underneath, yeah, so we've got a totally original suspension. The original bottom arms, they're going to need to be done at some point. That's well, this is the thing, on a 400 quid car, it does beg the question, doesn't it? It's a bit it's a disposable car, isn't it, really? Sadly, because Mark 1s are so poorly valued, you can buy one for this cheap. That works. It works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's no actual, like, many different problems.
Well, viewers, you'll be surprised at the mileage.
What sort of mileage?
Guess.
Oh, for the price you paid, I'm expecting 150,000.
No.
Bit less than that.
Quite a lot less than that.
I couldn't imagine under 100. Can't imagine that.
Oh yeah.
It's under 100.
87,000.
87 for TDCI. That's pretty good. Do you know what? This has got a lot of life left in it in the engine department. You're struggling to put your keys in now. You've put the wrong key in. That might help. Yeah, I don't think it will start this car. See, sheer incompetency, guys. He can't even start it.
Proper northerner.
Yeah, I wouldn't say so. No, I'm not that cruel. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's nice. That is actually. I've got to say the steering wheel's quite well worn actually. But we've got a bit of a problem with getting in the car. Missing something crucial, aren't we?
Just a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for £400, you might expect a missing wheel, but we've got a missing door handle, so I suppose that's all right. I mean, look down this side. This is really good. This is. Oh my God, that's solid. That is solid at the end of the sill. It's going all the way down the sill. Oh my God, that's really good. That's really good. We've got some scabbiness at the bottom of the driver's door and a bit at the bottom of the wing, but actually, it's actually quite solid. Can I see in the boot? Right. Now that's my little gift. Well, no, it wasn't my gift. It was Dave's gift. Thank you, Dave, for all these parts. These are going to help Nick's other rubbish car. Oh, I'm joking. Let's pull back the carpets. There's only one way of doing this. I'm just going to get in and put my finger in and push this seat forward. Okay. This is how you inspect a Mark 1 if you're going to buy one. Okay, that doesn't look too bad actually. Yeah, they always go along the seam here. That's not gone through. That's really good. Okay. Right, next one. I'm trying to put it up. That's going to go through. It's starting, but it hasn't gone through. That's really good. Ugh. Right, okay, so we have you know, a pretty solid car. That's really good, that is. I was expecting, well, I've seen cars priced at double that. Yeah, yeah, okay, that might help. Right, have we got a reverse?
We have.
Have we got reverse like this time? You haven't bought one that with a dodgy connector this time? Oh, fantastic, it works. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. That's worth £400 all day. There we go. I mean, look around here. It's just... It's really dry. Oh, you put the fog light on. Yeah, that's working as well. There we go. Fantastic. So, I presume does the rear wiper motor work on this?
It does.
Oh, it does?
But it needs a blade.
Yeah, it might. Oh. Yeah, it's probably scratched the glass. Doesn't matter. Wiper works. And actually, this boot is in rather good condition. Usually they go really scabby towards the bottom and around this point where the water sits, but that's a really good boot. I like that. The washer works as well. There we go. More things are working on this. We've got a bit of a dent on this side. It's quite common for Mark 1s to have a dent there. I did it to mine. It's just usually here where people catch the bollards. Usually it's just easier to just put a skim of filler and then have it resprayed. That's something weird going on there. But the question is, unlike your other car, Nick, can we get in to the bonnet? Does the bonnet lock actually function?
Well, this is first time as I see it as you do. So.
Yay! We're in. Yeah, now the problem is with Mark 1s, I've just said this to Nick. Back in the day, even today, they're so reliable mechanically under the bonnet. Owners don't open the bonnet for months and months. Maybe it doesn't get open until the MOT tester opens it. And what happens is it gets gummed up, gets stuck on the spindle where the spindle goes into the lock, and someone tries to yank and it snaps. And that's what happens. You just got to lubricate that. We'll put some lubrication down there. But we have a really nice TDCi, and yeah, it gets a bit dirty in the coolant bottle, which should be all right, to be honest with you.
Ooh, I don't like those bits.
That is, hold on, that's quite dirty.
That needs a flush.
That needs a desperate flush. Why have we got bits in there? We got bits of paint. Okay, that desperately needs a flush. Okay, no problem.
Could that be just plain water then?
It could be plain water, and it's furred up because it is a cast iron engine, cast iron block, and they do.
No, it feels oily.
Oh no! Don't tell me.
No, I like coolant oil.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's fine. I was going to say not oily, no head gasket. Oh my god, you'd have to do. Oh, go away! We got blooming wasps here.
I've tracked them.
Go.
The ultimate test.
Yeah, it's fine. To be fair, with head gasket failure, there's more than one way of saying this is the way you do it. Nope, no mayonnaise at the end of that. But yeah, you'd have to do something pretty bad to overheat one of these. But you said your fuel gauge wasn't working properly. Not the fuel, your temperature gauge.
Yeah, it only goes a quarter.
So it only goes up to a quarter, but you're getting heat.
Yeah.
Okay, so the thermostat's probably working then if you're getting heat. But so the temperature sensor. Now, shout out here. Where the hell is the temperature sensor on a TDCi? I know where it is on the petrol models, right between the spark plugs, but it must be somewhere in there. I have no idea where it is. Maybe it's in the cooling system. So if somebody can point that out, that'd be grand. We've got another one of the dreaded Lion batteries, which I just can't stand.
That guy who came to the meetup who had exactly the same engine.
Yes.
Where is it? Where's that temperature sensor?
Yeah, we need.
I can't remember his name.
Jason.
Jason.
Jason. Keep focused. That's his channel. Jason, where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
If you're watching.
No, that's fine. We've got really. Actually, I've got to be honest with you. That's really dry. I can't be able to get the cover off. That's really dry. That is. That's a really good sign. There's a little bit of leaking there on the side, but overall. It's okay. It needs I think it had a couple of trap rod ends and a couple of bits and pieces underneath. One tyre somewhere to pass the last MOT. But at £400, it's really disposable. This. So
Definitely
yeah.
need to service this because it hasn't been serviced since February last year.
Yeah. It needs a proper going over. Then oil, coolant, the works really. I was about to say spark plugs until I realised it was a diesel. That's a really bad thing.
We can change the injectors if you want.
Well, we could swap it to we could do a petrol conversion. That would be great. It is a 1.8, so we'll just swap the combustion over. But we're missing an aerial as well. Well, does the radio actually work without the aerial? Strangely. Because some cars,
I think it does.
Some cars, you don't even need the aerial to get something.
I think it does.
It should. You know that you don't need to put the keys in to operate the radio.
Do you?
Nope, take the keys out. For those of you who don't know this, you don't need the keys in the ignition to operate the radio. It's actually alive, but basically what you have with the original, it only works with the original radios. You press this. 1 hour.
Oh, you got an hour.
Yeah. And you are getting channels because you've got that operating as well.
That doesn't come through my phone though.
Ah, okay, got you.
So maybe.
But that's what you get. You get 1 hour of the radio without the keys in. I've done that before. Yeah. It's a really good feature on the original radio. So no, you certainly don't need that. The gear lever. It's all right, actually. It doesn't look particularly worn. It's just a dodgy glove box. Yeah, It smells like most Mark 1s this age, actually. That has had a bit of a clean. Yeah.
Previous owner was a smoker, so.
Yeah, I think he's done some disguising, I think. Ooh, interesting. Right. Yeah, that's good, that. Sounds really healthy. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. I'm pleased to actually just show you this car, because this was just an impromptu visit I had no idea about. And for £400, it's actually, well, considering that I think the clutch slave cylinder was leaking on an advisory, and now it's been done. So that's another thing. The clutch is really light. It drives well. Just the temperature gauge is a bit, well, it's not where it should be compared to the fact that it's getting hot through the blowers. So clearly there's something amiss with the gauge, the temperature sender, I should say, or the sensor. Can you let us know where that's located, Jason? Let us know, because I know you've got one. But it's a really good car. There isn't actually any imminent welding that needs doing to this car. We've got, obviously, the door's going a bit scabby on the driver's door's going a bit scabby. The bottom of the front wings are bubbling, but they can be swapped. And at this age, you can still get second-hand ones for a decent amount of money. And the rear arches don't need looking at. The rear arch lips, I should say, and the rear end of the sill, they're absolutely solid, just a bit of bubbling. Probably something that needs protecting before it becomes something else. The rear arches haven't gone through. They're starting to look as if they might go through. But for £400 that Nick's just picked up, that's ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculously criminal how cheap Mark 1s still are. Personally, I would value such a car probably about 600, 700. Because of the amount of paint defects on this, I think it would put most people off. But if you want a banger that works and drives, and I think this would pass an MOT with maybe some wipers, maybe a new tyre, that's a 600, 700 pound car at least, probably up towards 700 saying that. So Nick, you got a bargain, seriously. So I'm going to leave this here, and we shall see Nick very soon in another video with his other car. I will leave you be.
Indeed, I really need to get this fixed.
Yeah, you do. You need that handle. You cannot have no handle. Breaking into your own car, honestly. Right, you take care, buddy.
Indeed.
I'll see you next week for some more tat.
Remember what to do, people.
Exactly, like and subscribe. See you soon, sir.